This homeless man was a real clever fella. He wrote "War Hero" on his sign, and boy, did that trick work like a charm. In just one night, he raked in a pretty penny. The two of them headed to a hotel, aiming to get a room. But the front desk clerk, not wanting to let them stay, jacked up the price on purpose. Willie had no choice but to bail, leaving Jack behind. That young guy showed up again, and Willie jumped back in, giving his fellow homeless buddy a good beating. The young dude's motive was simple: record a video to lure in those rich folks to place bets. Willie scored a decent amount of cash. The young guy was mighty pleased with Willie's performance, even calling him a friend. But poor Willie had no clue he was being played. With money in his pocket, Willie could afford a hotel room. He didn't have to worry about scraping together his next meal. Yet somehow, he seemed to feel even more alone. That night, he had Jack read from the diary. The girl's life was full of misery. Ever since her mom passed, her uncle had been raising her, but she couldn't stand him. Sometimes she even thought about going to heaven to be with her mama. Jack couldn't bear to read any further. The story was just too darn sad. Willie came over to Jack's side. He didn't want Willie to like him anymore because back in the war, he'd been forced to hurt a girl. She was used as a human shield, and the captain ordered him to shoot. That haunting memory never left him.
You like me now, motherfucker?
Yeah. That night, the young guy came around again. He invited Willie for another fight. Willie picked a dude who was eager to make a quick buck. Even more people showed up to bet this time. The young guy cheered Willie on from the sidelines, but that black fella who got beat last time snuck up from behind. Willie spotted what was happening, rushed over, and snatched the frying pan. Just like that, Willie ended up killing a man. The young guy hightailed it out of there. Willie ran off and hid on the rooftop, not knowing what to do. Early the next morning, the cops tracked down Willie. But in the end, nothing came of it. That evening, as Willie passed by the pawn shop, he couldn't believe his eyes. Jack's medal was right there in the store. Willie didn't hesitate to shell out $50 to get it back. That medal was Jack's honor and dignity. Later that night, the community guardian found Willie. He kicked over Willie's box, demanding to know why he was hurting his own kind by fighting. This man quietly watched over the community, helping out these folks as much as he could. Willie thought that young guy was his friend, but the guardian set him straight.
They're not your friends, Willie. Are they sleeping down here with you? They're not sleeping in the goddamn box, are they?
Willie finally woke up and realized he'd been used all along. He lashed out in anger, calling himself a fool. In the middle of the night, he went back to the community. He saw Jack sleeping there, just like that. Willie took the blanket he could never bring himself to use and covered Jack with it. That's when he discovered Jack was dead. His only friend was gone. Willie couldn't hold back the tears any longer. He took care of little Pinky's body and left that medal right where Jack had fallen.